Hello and welcome to Unit Testing for Unity Lessons. Unit testing is both an art and a science. When we describe something being an art, it's where each person leaves their own fingerprint on the process. Whereas when we think of science, we think of something objective, something that can be universal, eternal, and applied consistently over a process. This lesson section will help you to learn the science of unit testing, as well as ideas on how you can put your own artistic fingerprint of your own. Now, typically we think of software development or computer science as a science. We think of the rules of mathematics and physics that come into game development as being universally applied. However, I would say particularly in game development, as a subgenre of software development, the process of what the user experience is and the dynamic changes that we expect when we blend different game genres were surprising and subverting user expectations. That creative and organic process also applies to the software development process of creating those games. Now, overall, I consider computer science to be more of a science, more of these objective processes than necessarily a creative one. But there's different areas and different ways that we can look at the subsystems and the tasks that we have. Within unit testing, I want to be playful with the idea that there are definitely best practices or the science that we can learn here, but there's also so many different ways that you can design your systems, that you can meet the user's expectations. You may be blending different techniques for a end user experience and blending different techniques for how you create the systems. Also, we're all imperfect as game developers, so we know we're going to be growing along the way. And I think noticing that we can be subjective, we can make playful decisions along the way and learn from it. That artful style, I hope, makes you a bit more comfortable to stick your toe into these waters and to learn more unit testing. So as you go through this course and you look at these lessons, I'll be adding more content over time and revisiting this balancing act between the art side and the creative side, as well as the more technical scientific side. Now let's get started with the lessons.